we are back now. Hey, it's good to see you again. Hey, 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 You said something usually, when you first started, you sat at the drums all the time. Now you're standing up more. You miss sitting back?
Well, yeah, they finally got the message across to me that they wanted me to get up. But, I was the only girl in the group, so they were looking at me.
Yeah.
For some of the songs, she says.
Yeah. Hey, it's so good to see you. You've had such a tremendous success the past few years. It's just been incredible and well-deserved. You're on the road a lot, and I understand you have the same problems. You work, what, 6 out of 7 days most of the time?
Just about, yeah.
When we go out on tour, it's 7 days a week.
Yeah. And all the things happen? The luggage doesn't show up? The instruments don't show up?
Not long ago, we played Notre Dame the day of the USC Notre Dame game. And we flew in late because we couldn't get a motel reservation because everything had been booked up.
Right. Like a year in advance.
We played the date, and then we were going to fly to Evansville that night.
Right.
And we lost an engine. We have a charter, a 2-engine plane.
And you lost an engine?
We lost an engine.
And while we were in the air.
Oh, yeah, and he landed it, did a terrific job, but still.
Luckily, the screaming probably covered up the noise.
Right.
Well, we
didn't hear it.
It was a good thing, because we didn't know about it. We heard a power cut, but this was after we went to Notre Dame and had an accident. It was a great day. And then we did the concert and got on the plane, split, and we were like in the air about a half an hour. And
we heard a sudden drop in the sound on the right side, and then the pressurization went, and our ears started to plug. But
nobody really knew, because they didn't want to tell us, because it would be instant.
But when we landed, we saw the fire truck, and then we got off the plane, and the men were in the funny suits, asbestos.
Yeah, asbestos. We figured that nice.
That's going to shake you a little bit.
Take care of the luggage.
Oh, yeah. But, I mean, on the road, it's one thing or another all the time.
Yeah.
I'd rather stay on the ground. Except it's not safe down here either.
Yeah. There was some talk a while that you were going to do your own television show. Are you going to proceed on that, or are you giving it up, or what?
The special, or?
No, just as a regular series that you were going to do.
I didn't think, we really don't, never got into that, because it takes, I'm telling you how much time it takes. That's right.
No, I understand.
But we like playing in concert, and really the concerts and the recording takes up all our so much time.
Yeah.
We really wouldn't have the time.
Even though I'm in television, I think sometimes you miss on television. You can't really get the sound. There's nothing like an in-person concert, I think, for music to get close to the audience and let them hear the whole thing.
Yeah, it's like even from here to there, it's too far. Move them up. But then there's no room for the cameras.
What's a gold album mean? Does that mean 1 million?
Okay, $1 million in sales is a gold album.
How many
that means it's about 440,000 albums. Now, we've been lucky enough to have each of our albums, except the first one, sell over 1 million copies.
Yeah.
Now, the Closeview album sold about 4 million copies, and the others have all sold.
That's really incredible.
Oh, all sold over 1 million. That's a platinum album. When you get
1 million units.
1 million units of an album sold.
Can I ask you a rather dumb question?
Sure.
With the success you've had, are you happier now performing than you were, say, when you were just starting? You know what I'm trying to say?
Oh, yeah.
You're just busier, happier.
Yeah.
A lot of pressure.
Well, that's what I meant. Sometimes success doesn't always go along with it.
No, I mean, things were a lot more,
There have been a lot of groups, as you know, that have come up very quickly, and all of a sudden, because of that sudden success, it's disappeared very quickly.
We're trying to hold our own, but there are a lot of pressures, This is what we wanted to do, but...
Yeah, well, when you say, when you try and get a recording contract, and then you finally get one, and you say, oh, now all I have to do is get a hit. But you really don't know what that means until it hits. And then it kind of...
Then you want to get the
album.
You hardly can get a job before you get a hit.
You can't.
You're lucky, if you get a thing here or there. Then the hit record comes along, and it's what you wanted, and all of a sudden the bookings start, especially if you sell albums.
Right.
And then they say, well, if you enjoy it, you have to have a follow-up.
Isn't it funny how you run into all the people who said, boy, I knew then.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, sure.
You found friends real quick.
Yeah, well, it's once it happens, you never really know how it happens or when, but all of a sudden you go from here to here, and you're like, there's no stopping.
Yeah, well, the main thing is you still look like you enjoy performing, and that comes over.
Oh, yeah, we love it.
That's the whole thing. Let me interrupt a second, then you're going to do another thing, right, for us? Here's a day, a typical day. Yes, I have it right here.
in the life of a lumberjack that you've been asking about.